On 5 News, a major breakthrough in the fight against COVID. Tonight, the lockdown in Wales is over. Hello and welcome to 5 News. I'm Dani Sinha. It is a significant and promising breakthrough in the fight against coronavirus. A vaccine that's been tested on tens of thousands of people has been shown to be more than 90% effective and with no safety concerns. Its makers, Pfizer and BioNTech, are now hoping for emergency approval within weeks in order to start supplying doses. Well, if that happens, the UK is in line for 10 million before the end of the year. Well, Simon Weigel. And I'll have much more reaction to this news on a possible vaccine in a special programme in just over. Wales has come out of its 17-day firebreak lockdown today. New regulations are in force, replacing rules that force businesses to close and people to stay at home. That means that 2 households can now form a bubble and meet in their homes. Up to 4 people can meet in a pub, cafe or restaurant. Children under 11 don't, though, count towards that total. Well, there are no travel restrictions for Welsh residents within Wales, but people do need a reason to leave Wales. And when it comes to organised activities, 15 people can now meet indoors and 30 people outdoors. Well, with COVID rates still very high in some parts of Wales, the First Minister has warned people not to go back to the way they were living. From Barry, our health correspondent Catherine Jones reports. Childline says it's received nearly 43,000 calls from young people worried about their mental health since March. Well, still to come. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back. Now, just a reminder of our top story, the results of a major trial of a coronavirus vaccine that show it's 90% effective. In the last few minutes, the Prime Minister has been giving his reaction at a press conference in Downing Street. Here's what he had to say. Well, to the United States, the dust may still be settling on a dramatic election, but the next president is ploughing ahead with his plans for office. Joe Biden has been putting together a team to tackle America's most pressing issues. Well, all the while, though, the man he's replacing is refusing to accept defeat. Well, let's go straight to our political editor, Andy Bell, who's at the White House for us. So, Andy, there is a new president, but he just hasn't moved in yet. Well, fittingly for Joe Biden, victory was confirmed when he won his home state of Pennsylvania. The celebrations that followed were for more than just him. His presidency brings with it history in the form of Kamala Harris, the first woman ever to be vice president. Julian Drucker reports from Pennsylvania. Well, the result means that Boris Johnson has a new president to build a relationship with. He and Donald Trump famously saw eye to eye on a range of issues. But he faces a tougher audience with Joe Biden, especially when it comes to Brexit and, of course, trade deals. Our chief correspondent Tessa Chapman looks at what they will be discussing. And finally, it may not be the most significant consequence of the US election, but after Donald Trump bucked the trend during his presidency, Joe Biden is once again making the White House a home to pets. German Shepherds Major and Champ will move in when he does in January, and even that will create history. Here's Peter Lane. He might be. Well, that's it from us for now. A reminder, though, at 6:30, we'll have more on that breakthrough, that major development of a coronavirus vaccine. You can hear more from the Prime Minister and Joe Biden. That's all coming up in just over an hour's time. Next, though, it's Claire Nazir with the weather. But from all the team for now, thanks very much for watching and goodbye.